Time for some baseball. Getting ready for MLB The Show 24. Getting the engine warm. 7 days away. So for tonight, we'll play some MLB The Show 23. Ha 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 ha. Welcome to the live stream. The Los Angeles Angels visit the Connecticut Crusaders here at Convoy Field in Stamford, Connecticut. I hit, I pitch, I field, I do not run the bases. Let the computer run the bases for me. And I do play-by-play AL wildcard standings. I don't know why they're showing that, but let's just jump past it. On the mound, Robin Ramos making start number 31. Record 17-6 with a 4.04 earned run average in the running for the Cy Young Award. Lead off the game, he'll face Jimmy Rollins, 241, 32 homers, 71 runs batted in. Here comes the first pitch of the ball game. In there, strike one. Crusaders 87-64, good for first place in the American League Eastern Division.
First pitch, 640.
Breaking ball in there, strike two. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of the curve. Stay alive. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Misses again outside. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball the other way. Lou Brock, patrolling left field, today makes the catch, 1 away. The lineup for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim: Jimmy Rollins, Yandy Diaz, Mickey Mantle, Shohei Ohtani, Anthony Rendon, Nolan Gorman, Jared Kelenic, MJ Melendez, batting 9th, Kyle Teal. So Yandy steps up to the plate with 1 away. Grounded off the end of the bat to third. Molitor, long throw in time, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 7.
So 2 down, bases empty. Mickey Mantle, 44 homers, 109 runs batted in on the season. We are in September. Misses outside, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle and through. It's a 2-out hit for Mickey Mantle. 2-out single. Oh, he went for second and gets called out. Ill-advised base running decision by Mickey Mantle. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left on at the end of a half an inning of play. It's the Angels nothing, the Crusaders coming to bat. This is MLB The Show. Shohei Ohtani, 15-7, 3.88 earned run average. You could call this a Cy Young matchup. Both of them vying for the Cy Young Award. He'll face Lou Brock to lead off the game, hitting .308. Swings at the first pitch, grounds it to the first baseman, who takes it himself. And 1 pitch, 1 away. The lineup for the Crusaders: Lou Brock, Chris Ramos, Carlos Delgado, J.D. Martinez, Ken Griffey Jr., Joe Carter, Jorge Posada, Paul Molitor, and batting 9th, Onel Cruz. Those are your Connecticut Crusaders. So the identical twin brother of the starting pitcher, Chris Ramos, playing second base today, steps in. Hits it deep. That ball is gonzo. First pitch from Ohtani. Deposits it in right center field. Home run number 25 on the season for Ramos. And the Crusaders take an early 1-0 advantage. Replay. Aha! 401. Next up, Carlos Delgado, hitting .275. Pulls it deep, but foul. Strike 1. Carlos has 28 homers, 89 runs batted in. Two-time All-Star. Here comes the 0-1 from Ohtani. Out in front of the slider. Two quick strikes on Delgado. Here comes the 0-2. Oh, it hits the ground, so it's a strike him out, throw him out, and there are two away. Swing and a miss. Mr. Outlander, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for watching. 2 down upsets J.D. Martinez. 1-0 early advantage for the Crusaders. Pitches low and inside, ball 1. He has 54 homers and 130 runs batted in here in September. 54 homers is a career high. Swing and a miss at the 98-mile-an-hour fastball, strike 1. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, in on his hands. Swings and misses, strike 2. Out in front of the slider off the plate, strike 3, side retired. But solo shot by Chris Ramos gives the Connecticut Crusaders an early 1-0 lead. This is MLB The Show. Look at that sexy bastard. So we go to the top of the second. Shohei Ohtani pitches, but he also hits .310, 46 homers, 125 runs batted in. It's a hell of a stat line. Misses low, ball 1. Obviously an AL All-Star this season. Just gets a piece of the slurve. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. Count is 1-2. Can't wait. 7 days away from MLB The Show 24. Ground ball to the second baseman, fielded by Ramos. Throws to first in time, 1 away. A gold defender. Next up, Anthony Rendon, 298, 17 homers, 66 RBIs. Late on the fastball, foul ball. Strike 1. Two-seamer, out of play, strike 2. Pops it upstairs near the press box. Count remains 0-2 on Rendon. Fly ball to right center field, charging is Carter. He will not get there. It will roll all the way to the wall. Will he take third? No, he'll stay at second. It's a 1-out double for Anthony Rendon, his 34th of the campaign. So runner in scoring position for the Angels. Nolan Gorman steps up to the plate. Pops it up. Shallow right field. Carter makes the catch to throw to third. No advance on the bases. 2 away. Next up, Jared Kelenic. 231, 10 homers, 42 runs batted in. Grounded to the second baseman. Routine play for Ramos, and they retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. At the end of an inning and a half, it's Connecticut 1, the LA Angels nothing. Thanks for watching. Leading off the bottom of the second, Ken Griffey Jr., 252, 29 homers, 86 runs batted in. Ohtani deals. Cutter in there, strike 1. Ground ball up the middle, played him perfectly. Rollins over to first in time. Nice play by the shortstop for the first out. Here's the replay. Ranges up the middle. Off balance throw in time. Catch the speedy Griffey. Next up is Joe Carter, the right fielder, 274 average. Steps in. Inside ball one. He has 31 homers, 80 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Ohtani. Hard ground ball, baked it through the box. 1 out single for Joe Carter. And Connecticut has a base runner here in the second inning. Catcher and switch hitter Jorge Posada steps up to the plate. He'll hit from the left side against Ohtani. 243 average. Deep drive. Center fielder ranges back. Mantle in front of the warning track will make the catch for out number 2. No advance on the bases. So with a runner at first and 2 away, up steps Paul Molitor, the third baseman. 259, 23 homers, 69 RBIs. Right-handed hitter. Fastball outside, ball 1. Paul was the 1993 World Series MVP in real life for the Minnesota Twins. Chases a slider off the plate. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Should have been ball 2, but instead it's a 1-1 count. Pops it up, foul territory. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skies it to right field. Charging is the right fielder, but he won't get there. It'll drop in foul territory, and the at-bat will continue. Griffey leads off first. 1-0 Connecticut here in the second. And he pops him up. Second baseman waits for it, makes the one-handed catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on at the end of 2 innings of play. It's 1-0 Connecticut here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the third. MJ Melendez, apparently a late season September call-up, giving a day off to their regular everyday catcher. Outside corner, strike 1. Flies to shallow left center field. There is Griffey. Make the catch, 1 away. The number 9 hitter Kyle Teal steps in. 249, 5 homers, 22 RBIs. Misses low and inside, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Grounded, foul. Strike 2. No, check that. Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 96 on the radar gun for strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. There's 2 outs here in the third. First strikeout of the game for Ramos.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
Lineup turns over for the Angels. Jimmy Rollins flew out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Inside corner, strike 1. 4-time Gold Glove recipient, Jimmy Rollins. Slow roller to Ramos at second. Fields fires, and the side is retired. Quick inning for the Crusaders. They lead 1-0. O'Neill Cruz, career high 27 homers, 67 RBIs in the number 9 hole. Steps in to lead off the bottom of the third for the Crusaders. chases a pitch on the corner for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Skies it to left center field. Back goes the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. In front of the warning track, makes the catch for out number 1.
Now back, left fielder,
Lou Brock, 0 for 1 with a ground out. Steps in. Just gets a piece of the cutter. Strike 1. Skies it foul, in foul territory. No one will get there. Drops in foul territory for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Ohtani. Swing and a miss, tied him up in knots. There are 2 away. Third strikeout for Ohtani.
the batter, the second
Next up is Chris Ramos, who hit a solo home run in the first inning. The only run on the scoreboard as of yet. Late on it, skies it to left. Routine play. Side is retired. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Ohtani. Ended 3 innings of play, 1-0 Crusaders. This is MLB The Show. Can't wait for MLB The Show 24. Can't wait. Only 1 week away. All right, so we go to the top of the 4th. Yandy Diaz leads off for the Angels. 0 for 1. Yandy Diaz. Late on the fastball, pops it up, slicing out of play. Strike 1. Bloop to right. Carter is there, makes the catch for out number 1. Next up, Mickey Mantle, legendary player for the New York Yankees in real life. 44 homers, 109 RBIs, and had a single in the first. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pops it up, foul territory, near the stands, and that's strike 2. Quick 0-2 count on Mantle. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup, struck him out, and there are 2 away. Strikeout number 2 for Ramos. Here's the replay. Not every day you strike out a legend. Whew. So Ohtani steps in. 2 outs, bases empty, top of the 4th. Grounded first base side, foul ball. This season approaching in real life, Ohtani now plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pitches high, ball 1. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded hard to first. Delgado takes it himself. Side is retired. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Robin Ramos. Still a 1-0 pitcher's duel. Ended 3.5. Thank you for watching. Carlos Delgado leads off the bottom of the 4th. Struck out in his first at-bat. 0 for 1. Outside ball 1. Chases a fastball off the edge. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. Need to show a little more patience at the plate. That was not a strike.
Nope.
Just misses the edge. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Rollins. Off balance throw. On the money. Nice defensive play for out number 1. Second great defensive play Rollins has made in this ball game. Putting on a clinic out there at shortstop. So next up is J.D. Martinez, who struck out in his first at-bat. He's been the MVP of the Connecticut Crusaders this season with his 54 home runs and 130 RBIs. Chases another slider down and away, swing and a miss, strike one. No answer for that slider as of yet. Line drive foul, strike two. Swing and a miss. Thought it was a fastball, it was a slider down and away. Fourth strikeout for Ohtani. And there are two away here in the bottom of the fourth. Next up, Ken Griffey Jr., 0 for 1. Out in front of the split finger fastball, strike one. Pops him up. Shallow center field. Rollins is out there to make the catch and retire the side. End of four. Still a 1-0 ball game here in Convoy Field, Stamford, Connecticut. The Connecticut Crusaders lead 1-0. Anthony Rendon steps in, takes a pitch off the plate, ball one. Pops it up foul territory, charging into the first baseman Delgado. He dives, will not make the catch. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice attempt, but grounded. Foul territory, long throw for Molitor. In time, 1 away. Third baseman to third baseman. Next up, Nolan Gorman. Flew out in the second. He's 0 for 1. Strike one. Complete games. Robin Ramos has 6 of them this season, tied with Tom Seaver for the American League lead. 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Grounded, backhanded by Molitor. Another long throw on the money. Out number 2. Some good defense in this game. So 2 outs, bases empty. Jared Kelenic. In there, strike one. Check the swing just off the plate. Count 1 ball and 1 strike to Jared. Inside corner, strike 2. 1-0 here in the 5th inning. Connecticut leads on the solo shot by Chris Ramos. Late on the fastball, foul. Count remains 1-2. Grounded through the left side. It is a 2-out single for Jared Kelenic, and the inning will continue for the Angels. They hadn't played the pull. Only Molitor on the left side of the infield. Couldn't get there. So next up is MJ Melendez. Checked the swing, but called the strike by the home plate umpire. Count is 0-1. This season, he is 0 for 1, fly out in the 3rd inning. September call-up from the minor leagues. Ground ball up the middle, dives, and he cannot come up with it. Oh, he throws it away. And that'll be an error, E4. Runners will be in scoring position at 2nd and 3rd. So they'll call it a single, ill-advised throw, airmails it over the first baseman's head. Let's watch the replay. Hit off the heel of the glove. All he has to do is hold on to the ball, but instead he makes an ill-advised throw to first. No way he's going to get him. And they advance to 2nd and 3rd. So a single could give the Angels a 2-1 lead. Let's see what happens as Kyle Teal steps in. He's 0 for 1. Check the swing in there. Strike 197 on the radar gun. Kyle is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. This could be a big moment in the game. Did he check it? No, he did not, says the home plate umpire. Count is no balls, 2 strikes on Teal. Pops it up off the end of the bat. Foul territory. Brock charges. He will not make the catch. The at-bat will continue. Again, runners at second and third with 2 away. Fouls it back. Lines foul. Back to the screen. The at-bat continues. The count is 0-2. 1-0 Connecticut here in the 5th inning. Just misses the strike zone. Count is 1-2. Some of the fans in the stadium wanted that call. Ground ball through the left side. 1 run will score. Tie ball game. The second run will make it. It's a 2-out, 2-run single for Kyle Teal, and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim here in the 5th inning take a 2-1 lead. Here's the replay. Throw from Lou. It's just late. So runner at first, 2-1 lead for the Angels. In there, strike 1 to Jimmy Rollins, 0 for 2. Pops it up, slicing out of play, strike 2 to Rollins. Strike 3 called, side retired, but Los Angeles gets a 2-run, 2-out single, and they now lead 2-1. MLB The Show. Leading off for the Crusaders is Joe Carter, single in the 2nd inning. Line drive headed towards the right center field gap. It will go over the fence. Gonzo. This ball game is tied at 2 on Joe Carter's 32nd home run of the season. First pitch out of the gate. Tie ball game. Thought it would bounce up against the wall, but it carries on the wind. Goes with the pitch and hits an opposite field jack. Next up, Jorge Posada. Misses low and outside, ball 1. Jorge has 35 home runs on the season. Love to have 36 right now. Let's see what happens. Grounder to the first baseman. Takes it himself. Out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Paul Molitor, 0 for 1, popped out in the 2nd. Steps in with 1 out. Swinging and miss, high fastball, strike 1. 7-time All-Star. Rolls over to the third baseman, Rendon. His counterpart throws him out. There are 2 away. 1 third baseman to another. So with 2 down and bases empty, up steps O'Neill Cruz, who flew out in the 3rd. He's 0 for 1. 2-2 tie here in the bottom of the 5th. Outside corner, strike 1. Out in front of the changeup, swinging and a miss, strike 2. Ground ball through the left side. It is a 2-out single for Cruz. They need to watch him on the bases. He has speed. Stolen base, and he'll be in scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see what happens. Those of you that are unaware, I hit, I pitch, I field. I do not run the bases. So if he takes off from first base and steals, that's the computer's decision. I'm lazy with base running. Late on the fastball, foul, strike 1 to Lou Brock, who is 0 for 2 today. Cruz leads off first. Quick throw to first, he's back. The Angels are aware of the threat to run. Another throw. Here comes the 0-1 from Ohtani. He's going. The pitch is in there for strike 2. The throw down, not in time. Onel Cruz puts himself in scoring position with a 2-out stolen base, his 3rd of the season. Surprising that he only has 3 stolen bases on the campaign. Speed is like 99 overall. So runner in scoring position, a single can bring him home. 0-2 pitch to Lou Brock. And that might get in there. It's a bloop in the center field. Rounding third and heading home as the base runner. It's a 2-out bloop single for Lou Brock and a 3-2 lead for the Connecticut Crusaders here in the bottom of the 5th. Clutch hit. In on his hands. Pulls his hands in. Bounces into center field. Onel races around third to score. It's 3-2. Next up, Chris Ramos pulls it foul for strike 1. Lou takes a nice lead off for first. Out in front of the fastball, pulls it foul again. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Chris Ramos. Ohtani sets and delivers. Line drive headed towards the right center field gap, and it should roll. No, wait. Mantle will pick it up and throw it back in. Throw to the plate is not in time. It's an RBI double. Number 38 on the season, and another insurance run for the Crusaders. First, I thought it was a cinch double, but the speed in the outfield of Mickey Mantle, I thought they'd have a chance with the relay to hold the runner at third. But aggressive base running by Onel Cruz. Oh, check that by Lou Brock, who's speedster himself, makes it a 4-2 lead for Connecticut. Slicing but playable. Makes the catch in left field to retire the side. So at the end of 5, it's an official ball game thanks to the 2 runs with 2 outs for the Crusaders. They lead 4-2 here on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the 6th. First baseman Yandy Diaz steps up. He's 0 for 2. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fastball misses outside ball 1. Slow roller to the shortstop. Cruz fields, fires across in time, and there's 1 out.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle, 1 for 2 with a single in the first. Steps in, bases empty, 1 away here in the 6th. 2-run lead for Connecticut. In there, strike 1. Ground ball up the middle, and he will not make it. Maybe he should have dove. Anyway, it's a 1-out single for Mickey Mantle. He's 2 for 3. Lackadaisical shortstop on the play on that particular hit. So Ohtani's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. He is the tying run coming to the plate. Hard line drive foul. Strike 1. Inside corner with the breaking ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. Just blew the fastball by him, strikeout number 4. for Ramos. Next up, with 2 away and a runner at first, Anthony Rendon, who doubled in the second inning. He's 1 for 2. Outside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball, strike 2. Just gets a piece to stay alive. Count remains 0-2 to Rendon. Late on the breaking ball. Fouls it off. Just misses off the corner. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls ball. At bat continues. 4-2 lead for Connecticut here in the top of the 6th inning. Runner at first. Flares it the other way. He will dunk in there in front of Brock. So we have runners at first and second with 2 away. Tying runs are on base for the Angels. Next up, Nolan Gorman, who's 0 for 2. Pops him up in the infield. That should retire the side. Molitor makes the catch, and they strand the runners. After 5.5 here at Conroy Field in Connecticut, the Crusaders lead 4-2. Leading off for the Crusaders, J.D. Martinez, who struck out twice today. Pops him up, foul territory. Charging is Diaz. He will not make the catch. It's out of play. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Deep drive. Does it have enough distance? It is Gonzo. Home run number 55 on the season by J.D. Martinez, and it's another insurance run for the Connecticut Crusaders as they now take a 5-2 lead here in the 7th. So check that, bottom of the 6th inning. Just muscled it out. Hit a home run off of Ohtani. You earned it. He's a hell of a pitcher. So that'll be all for Ohtani. Matt Stram takes over pitching duties for the Angels. Appearance number 76 on the campaign. He's 1-7 with an ERA of 4.42. He'll face left-handed hitter Ken Griffey Jr., who's 0 for 2 today. Fouls off the breaking ball, strike 1. Ground ball up the middle, but they played him perfectly. In time, 1 away. They had Rollins, Jimmy Rollins, the shortstop, playing behind the second base bag, expecting him to pull. Next up, Joe Carter, who back in the 5th inning did this. Boom! So he's 2 for 2 today. Just gets a piece of the circle change. He went chasing, fishing. Should have been ball 1, but instead the count is 0-1. Line drive headed towards the left center field gap, and it should one-hop the wall. It will go all the way to the wall. Rounding first, heading in second is Joe Carter. It's a 1-out double. Number 22 on the season. Here's the replay. Next up, Jorge Posada, switch hitter, turns around, hits from the right side against the lefty Stram. And that ball is high. It is far. That ball is gonzo. That's a 2-run home run for Jorge Posada. And a 7-2 lead for the Connecticut Crusaders. Here's the replay. Next up, Paul Molitor. Lines it to right center, dunks in there, and he'll walk to second. That's a double, one-out double for Paul Molitor. And the onslaught continues, double number 32 on the season for Paul. Just went with it the other way. O'Neill Cruz steps in, 1 for 2. Chases a fastball off the edge, strike 1. O'Neill Cruz has a single and a run scored today. 7-2 Connecticut here in the bottom of the 6th. Chases a curveball off the plate, count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Mr. Cruz. You are a strikeout victim by Matt Stram, and there are 2 away. Lineup turns over for the Crusaders. Lou Brock, 1 for 3, steps in. Needs a 2-out hit to get that runner home. Out in front of the slider, swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Can't seem to line up that breaking ball on Stram. Lefty pitcher versus lefty hitter. Sometimes it's tough to measure it out, but fouls it back. Count remains 0-2 on Lou.
One ball.
Slider outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pops it up the elevator shaft. The catcher tosses the mask, makes the catch, and retires aside, but not before Connecticut scores 3 times. The end of 6 innings of play, it's the Crusaders 7, the Angels 2. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Kalenic steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. In there, strike 1. Robin Ramos is going for win number 18 on the season. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Really, probably doesn't have a chance to win 20 games. I think after this start, it's mid-September. I don't know how many starts left he has. Just gets a piece, fouls it off. Count remains 0-2 on Jared. So he wins today. He gets win number 18. Maybe he gets a chance at win number 19, but I think that's it for the season. And he hits a fly ball to left center field. Lou Brock is there to make the catch for out number 1. Next up, MJ Melendez. I said earlier that he was the catcher. I apologize. He's the right fielder. His natural position is catcher. At the knees for strike 1. Change up, strike 2. Only 80 pitches for Ramos. Fouls it upstairs behind home plate. Count remains 0-2. So those of you that are unaware, MLB The Show 24 is a new version of the game which is coming out in only 7 days. Strike 3 called, outside corner. 2 away. Caught him looking. Strikeout number 5 on the game.
Now batting, number 39.
So 2 away, up steps Kyle Teal, 1 for 2. Shallow pop-up, charging is the center fielder Griffey. He will make the catch to retire the side. 7 strong innings for Ramos. He has a 5-run lead. It's Connecticut leading 7-2. Take us out to the ball game. Where does he come from? Where does he go? Where did he come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Ramos is 2 for 3. Twin brother, identical twin brother of the starting pitcher. Switch hitter turns around, bats from the right side against the lefty, Matt Stram. And he hits a line drive to right, but right there is the outfielder to make the catch. Hit it on the nose, but hit it right at the outfielder for out number 1. Next up, Carlos Delgado, 0 for 3. Stram on the mound for his second inning of relief work, despite giving up 3 runs in this last inning. Flare to left. Charging is, nice reaching, running catch. Over the shoulder by Jimmy Rollins. The shortstop makes a nice play. He's put on a clinic out there at shortstop today. So 2 outs. Up steps J.E. Martinez, who had a home run in his last at-bat. Number 55 on the season. That's a line drive. Will it hang up there? Yes, it will. Again, another ball hit on the nose, but nevertheless, it's out number 3. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-run lead for the Crusaders. This is MLB The Show. Jimmy Rollins, defensive guru, is up. He's 0 for 3. Ground ball, diving try by Cruz. It's short. He will not come up with it. It's a leadoff single for Rollins. 1 for 4.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Diaz takes ball 1. 0 for 3. Swinging and misses the slider. Count evens 1 ball, 1 strike. In on his hands, fly ball to left. Brock makes the catch for out number 1. Mickey Mantle 2 for 3, 2 singles today. At the knees for strike 1. Inside corner, strike 2. Just gets a piece of the curve to stay alive. So runner at first, 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. Just gets a piece, flares it to the opposite field, foul ball. Count remains 0-2. Again, fouls it off. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup. Strike 3, 2 away. 6th strikeout of the game for Robin Ramos. Ohtani steps up with 2 down. 0 for 3. Inside corner, strike 1. Bouncer, Delgado cannot make the play. That's an infield single for Ohtani. Scorer's table gives him a hit. I'm not so sure, but I think it could have been called an error. A lot of speed running down the line. All right, Anthony Rendon is 2 for 3. Checked his swing, but it's in there for strike 1. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Top of the zone, but called strike 2 by the home plate umpire. And he's 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. Pulls it hard but foul. Count remains 0-2. Strike 3 called, side retired. The runners are stranded. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Connecticut leads 7-2. Oh yeah. Pitching duties for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim are given to Dylan Floro, 3-1 with 4.69 earned run average over 80 plus innings. He'll face Ken Griffey Jr., who's 0 for 3 today. Pops it up behind home plate. Strike 1. Skies it to deep left center field. Back goes the left fielder to the warning track. Makes the catch over his shoulder. Covered a lot of ground. Out number 1. Gave it a ride, but not quite far enough. Next up, Joe Carter. 3 for 3. A single, a double, a homer. He needs a triple for the cycle. This will be his last at-bat, most likely. And that's the line drive over the head of the third baseman. It's hit number 4. He is 4 for 4 today with his 1-out single. So did it for the cycle, but he's had a hell of a game. Next up, Jorge Posada turns around, hits from the left side yet again in this contest. Fouls off the sinking fastball for strike 1. He had a 2-run home run in the 6th inning, his 36th home run of the season. We're in mid-September in this fictional franchise. Ground ball past the diving first baseman and into right field. It is a 1-out single for Posada, and there'll be runners at first and second with 1 out. I'm sure the Crusaders would like to get some insurance. Let's see. We've already got a 5-run lead. Next up, Paul Molitor, 1 for 3. Just gets a piece of the fastball. Chased it, strike 1. Paul had a double in the 6th. That's the line drive to center. Right there is Mickey Mantle. Makes the catch, 2 away. No advance on the bases. Hit it on the nose, but right at the center fielder. Next up, the number 9 hitter, Onel Cruz, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Floro deals. Just gets a piece of the fastball. Sinker. Strike 1. Chase the fastball off the edge, showing his anxiousness. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Onel. Chase the pitch off the plate, strike 3, side retired. We go to the top of the 9th. It's last licks for the Angels of Anaheim. They need 5 runs to tie. This is MLB The Show. Ramos is still out there. He's going for the complete game. He'll face Nolan Gorman. In there, strike 1. Change up, strike 2. Misses with the breaking ball, down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ramos is over 100 pitches. Does not need to finish the game, but the managers decided to leave him out there. Skies it, Gorman does, to center. Griffey's there, makes the catch. 1 away here in the 9th. If he completes this game, it'll be complete game number 7 on the campaign, and that'd be good enough for the American League lead in complete games. Pelenic, 1 for 3, steps in with 1 out. Misses off the edge, ball 1. Out in front of the curveball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Comes the 1-1. Line drive to right. Carter makes the catch for out number 2, and the Angels are down to their final out of this game. Representing the final out, MJ Melendez. At the knees, strike one. Deep drive. Brock makes the run, makes the catch, side retired, ball game over. Connecticut wins 7-2. That's win number 18 on the season for Robin Ramos. The Crusaders are victorious. Thank you for watching. Otani gets the loss. He's 15-8. Crusaders 7 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Angels 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Thank you, Mr. Outlander. I sincerely appreciate you watching. You're a loyal fan, and I always appreciate your presence. Thank you. We got 1 week for the new game. I hope you get it as well. In any event, this has been fun. Hope to see you guys again soon. MLB The Show. Connecticut wins.